Thank you very much for coming down today. I wanted to announce that the real estate tax bills that are due on May 1st, I've extended to June 1st. Extended them 30 days in cooperation with the collector and the finance department and President Ossing. We went through it and we just thought this was the best way to help people out and obviously this difficult time of need. We also wanted to announce, hopefully everyone in the community has received a flyer from the city with some important information and important phone numbers and went to every household in the city. We've also provided that in Spanish and Portuguese to many of the parishes in town to distribute to their membership. With the curbside yard waste and bulk waste will not be done this year for the households, but we are allowing biodegradable bag yard waste to be dropped off in several locations in the city. You could drop it off at our regular drop-off facility on Boston Post Road. We have an area down at Memorial Beach parking lot it can be dropped off at. The back entrance to Galone Park, that back area there's an area you can drop it off. Jefferson Street parking lot across from Kelleher Field, the Jericho Hill parking lot, and the Felton Street conservation area down on the bottom of Elm Street. So all your yard waste can go down there. You can drop it off at any time. The city is also allowing all residents without a sticker, without a dump sticker, to dispose of household trash and recycling down at our transfer station down on 856 Boston Post Road. If they prove with a license and a registration that they're Marlborough residents, they're allowed to drop that off without a sticker through the month of April. We've been working very closely with the superintendent and the school employees. The cafeteria staff's been unbelievable. Our custodial staff has been great. And with that, I'd like to introduce Mike Bergeron.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to provide an update for April vacation. During the week of April vacation, April 20th through April 24th, our meal continuity plan will operate on Wednesday, April 22nd, and Friday, April 24th. We will serve enough meals for 2 days on those service days. We're grateful to the food service employees who have volunteered to make this possible during their vacation week. The program will not be in operation on Monday, April 20th to observe Patriots' Day. If you need assistance during this time, the Marlborough Community Cupboard is available for families. The food pantry is located on 255 Main Street and operates on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., as well as Wednesdays from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Please note the food pantry will be closed on Monday, April 20th as well. We wish everyone a relaxing and re-energizing April vacation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I can't thank the cafeteria staff and Mike and his team enough for getting so many meals out. As he said, you know, we're talking about well over 50,000 at this point and more to come. So I want to remind everyone to go on our website, the Marlborough Coronavirus Response and Information Hub. On that, we give a daily update, and it is again translated into both Spanish and Portuguese. The daily updates come out regularly, and there's all kinds of additional information out there with connections with our health department, with the Boston Health Department, and there's different resources to tap into. With that, I'd like to get an update from John Garside, our health agent.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. As of 1 p.m. today, we had 177 cases in the city. 62 of those folks have recovered. 2 have passed, leaving us with 113 active cases in the city. The age group with the largest number of cases is the 50 to 59 years of age group. with 37 of our cases falling into that category, followed by the 40 to 49 years of age, with 34 of our cases falling into that age group. We're seeing it in folks under 20 years of age, as well as folks over 90 years of age. So we're seeing COVID infection across most age groups and demographics. As a health department, we spend a lot of our time conducting surveillance, which includes issuing isolation and quarantine orders after tracing a case's contacts. Additionally, we spend a lot of our time in food establishments reviewing their COVID prevention techniques, and with other businesses in regards to how they fit into essential or non-essential services. I would remind you that we have not quite flattened the curve just yet, and we encourage folks to stay at home if sick, hand washing for 20 seconds, avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth, covering your face when you sneeze, and disinfecting commonly touched surfaces. I have a handout at the end that's a bar graph that shows the age distribution of the cases in the city for your review.
Thank you, John. I also want to let everyone know, for the people that have looking for information for unemployment, as well as small businesses that are looking for information on some of the opportunities that both the state and the federal government have put out there through the Marlborough Economic Development Corporation. If you go on their website, they have information on both there. They're also going to start a program of webinars to provide more information to some of our small businesses in the city, and that's in conjunction with the Marlborough Regional Chamber of Commerce. Also want to remind everyone, for the senior aid program that we've had in place, if you have someone that has a need for grocery or prescription deliveries, we have people available. If you would like to volunteer or you need some of those please call the Senior Center at 508-485-6492. As was mentioned, the Marlborough Community Cupboard, the food pantry on 255 Main Street, has been very, very active. We've been dropping off donations up there. We've been making contributions. They can always accept more donations, again, dropped off at the community cupboard. If you have that need, it's open Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 to 1, and Wednesday evenings from 5 to 7. For financial donations, if you'd like to send them up to our office, 100% of those donations go up to the cupboard. So they're going right back to use for the people in need. Just a reminder, all the playgrounds and recreational equipment in the city has been closed. Want to remind you that the walking paths are still open and have been very active. We just ask you to please keep in mind the social distancing as you're walking through those areas. Wear masks if you feel you're getting too crowded down there. Last thing I want to mention is a reminder that the March and April water bills we had announced last time have been extended for 60 days. I've been working on a daily basis with Mike Austin, the council president. He's been in contact with the councilors on a regular basis, and I asked Mike to do a quick update.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First, a little recognition. I really want to recognize the work the mayor has done in pulling the emergency response organization together in the city. It's been outstanding. The support is really appreciated. So thank you, Mr. Mayor. A few more recognitions before I get started. Police, fire, Patriot Ambulance, and the Marlborough Hospital workers, thank you for all you're doing for the city. Outstanding work. The Marlborough residents, I can't thank you enough for following the social distancing guidelines as recommended and outlined by the Board of Health. We are bending the curve, and that's extremely important. As Superintendent Bergeron mentioned, the school cafeteria workers and bus drivers are angels. They supplied over 55,000 meals to students, families, and seniors in the city. Outstanding job. All right, so now for the political part. So City Council will meet Monday, April 27th. We will take up items They're deemed critical by the mayor. As far as city's finances, the work of the mayor, the city council, department heads and employees, and the taxpayers have put the city in a position to weather this virus, and we will get through this together. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. President. And again, finally, I just want to announce for everyone, remember the Marlborough Community Hotline is available for regular questions about what's going on in the city, anything we can help you out with, and that is 508-251-5622. 508-251-5622. During working hours, that rings up to my office up on the 4th floor, and after hours and on weekends, it rings at the dispatch center. And again, if there's an emergency, simply call 911. This is not an emergency hotline, the 508 number. If there's an emergency, you call 911. And as the council president said, I can't thank the Marlborough residents enough for cooperating the way they have through this difficult time. We're getting there. We're flattening that curve. We're getting to the point where hopefully we get over that hump in the next few days, and we start seeing the downhill slope. But we still have a ways to go. So thank you very much for your cooperation, and with that, I'll open it up to any questions. Good. 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 Thank you all very much.